Wait, what? Helmet, Bo-Katan? This is horrifying. Where's the bodies? Are you taking an elevator? You have jetpacks. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Rebels Season 4, Episode 1 and 2. Now, I am both excited and sort of sad about this, because it's the final season of Rebels, and this show has done an amazing job at just getting me so attached to these characters already that I don't want to see it end. The same thing happened with Bad Batch and Clone Wars. I don't want this to end, and now I've got like so many more characters that I'm attached to that I want to see continue on. I don't want their story to end, but this is now the final season, and I am both happy and excited, but also scared that it's all coming to end. But yeah, the season final for the last one was very good, and it's clear that it sets up more in the sense that it wasn't really an ending. We got to see a giant battle, the first battle between the Rebellion and the Empire, and Thrawn was at the helm of it all. Of course, he lost because thanks to Bendu's involvement with things, and he can't predict the Force stuff, so Thrawn really can't do anything against that stuff because he doesn't understand it. We lost Sato, which should mean that Hera now becomes the de facto leader of her part of the Rebellion. Very excited to see that. I think I'm just interested to see how the dynamic is going to change within the crew as their positions in it change too. Sabine is off doing Mandalorian stuff. Ezra and Kanan are sort of done with their Jedi training. Hera becomes a new leader, hopefully. So what does the dynamics between our little ghost crew and their family do now, with all of them doing these very big things? But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Of them uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in. Go together, helping.
How sure are we your father is in there?
Ooh.
Eyes in the capital say he's here, and they've been right so far.
Straight into it. Okay, Sabine, Mandalorian stuff, saving her dad. Thank you. I hope he is still alive. That would be sad if he is dead.
Mother has many friends. The Empire probably locked him up out here to prevent someone from attempting to do what we're about to do.
Okay.
We're in position, Spectre 5.
Copy, Rao.
Who else is here? Kanan's here. Is Hera here? I know she said she was doing stuff with the Rebellion, but it would be so cool if all of them were here.
I wish I had more practice with this jetpack.
You're a Jedi. I'm sure you'll pick it up on the fly.
Okay, Ezra finally got a jetpack. Yay. What do you want? What are you doing?
Yes, on the fly. I get it, Chopper.
Oh, there, Chopper just making fun as always. Good. Okay, so this, I feel like, is this Mandalore now? The sand, desert, and then you had, I remember that from Clone Wars. We're actually on Mandalore. Oh, this is cool. That's impressive.
Multiple targets. We have multiple targets.
Scared yet? Oh, there's so many of them. This is amazing. This is all to save her dad. Oh, Chopper, what are you doing? Get out there, help. You're just gonna watch and sit back. But yeah, this is amazing. She's gonna go save her dad. I hope he's alive. I don't want it to be like some kind of trick by the Empire to draw them out. They didn't quite know if he was alive or not. Oh, Ezra, no. Oh, dear. They said they were Saxon clan traitors. These are just stormtroopers. They're not Mandalorian. I'm waiting to see the actual Mandalorian people. The enemy Mandalorians, that is. Okay, she's using that thing so well now. And you're just...
As fun as it looks.
Oh dear. Come on, Ezra. I like this. Sabine's become adept at both like Jedi and Mandalorian stuff. And Ezra's just flailing around right now. Oh! Yep, Jedi bit coming in. Yep. He's gonna take you both out. Oh, he's gonna land completely behind you. And now you're on the ground. You can do so much better. Yay. Oh no. So what is this? This is a prison. It looks very small.
Bean Ren is leading the attack.
You may do away with her allies, Commander, but I want her alive.
Lord Saxon,
Right. Saxon?
I know how stubborn Clan Ren can be.
There's another Saxon.
That's why I've dispatched reinforcements to help you.
Oh no. So is the dad here or not? Great, walkers. You can deal with them.
This just got more and more
Interesting. The word you're looking for is interesting.
You can deal with them. It'll be fine. It's not like you haven't dealt with them before.
just more.
Lightsaber the legs. Now Sabine can do it too. Oh. Oh no, they shot out of the sky. Nice. Slice. No, shield. Oh no. What? You can't capture her. Where's Kanan? Oh, wait, you lost? You seriously lost? Tell me you wanted this to happen. Okay, no, okay, but you have backup. Okay, good.
Don't just stand there, protect her!
Wait, what?
Clan Kreese!
Krez! What? Helmet! Bo-Katan? It's coming out of nowhere. Is this like... That's not her. That's... Where? Go back to the other helmet. That one! That...
Fall back!
Stop moving! So much is happening since the new Mandalorians. Come on!
Red, follow me!
Make one yet? Seems good. Okay, Chopper's still hiding. Are they flying away? Wait. Where'd they go?
Where's your father?
The outpost is empty.
Oh,
There's no one here.
so it was a trick. There you are. Now stand still so I can look at you.
This was a
Yeah.
trap set to lure you in.
It's Bo-Katan!
Your mother received this intel, but she couldn't get word to you. The Empire was jamming all transmissions.
And you're working with them now? You're here.
Who are you?
Oh, it feels so weird seeing her again.
This is Lady Bo-Katan of House Kreese. Her sister, Satine, once ruled Mandalore.
Yep, and had a thing with Kenobi.
She's still seen by many as Mandalore's rightful ruler.
Oh. Looking for someone to wield the light dark saber, aren't you, Sabine? Don't you? I want you to have it. Come on.
Your commitment to Mandalore's freedom is legendary, my lady.
She's gonna give it over now. Oh. I mean, too much happened with that blade, didn't it?
I had my chance to rule, and I failed.
Plus, her sister was killed with it, wasn't she? Or was she killed with a red lightsaber?
I'm not the leader you seek.
Okay, so then who is? Can it just be Sabine? And I don't think you can just hand the thing over. Can you hand the thing over? And I guess you can if they prove to be a capable warrior and they can defend the thing. I guess Bo-Katan would be able to do that. So she's not only looking for her father, but she's also looking for someone else to take up the mantle that she sort of has been forced upon her.
You know, your home planet is very different from mine.
It's a vast desert. So sad.
Plains were covered with grass. I never saw it.
Oh, why couldn't we get to see that?
And it never grew back?
This is what continuous war has done to my home.
Yeah.
Maybe this is your chance to help change things here.
Can like Mandalore be I don't know, terraformed maybe? The whole place is just desolate. Can it ever change? Friendlies or not? Friendlies, they've got colourful armour. And it's your mum and it's your family.
They're moving your father back to the capital
Okay,
for a public termination.
great. So you're not dead yet then, that's something. You now know he's alive. For sure. And if it's public, that gives you more opportunity to get him out. They want people to see, meaning they need access.
We were hoping you could have freed him by now.
Why?
What's the outlook?
What's the time constraint?
Only chance we've got for a rescue is to ambush the convoy before it gets there.
No, yeah, but you can't go in the city, can you?
I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but sounds like the planet is lost.
Don't go.
The tour people.
That's how I persuaded Mon Mothma to let you help.
To let you help.
Having trouble overthrowing the Empire without me?
Our
Wow.
team is an important asset to the rebellion.
Yeah, very playful.
Is that what we are?
You know what I mean.
You know how I feel.
Are we still talking about the mission?
That depends.
On what?
You know.
Chopper's done with them.
Be careful. See you soon.
This feels far more. Could be reading into this, but this feels far more flirty than they previously have. Like they had the whole love thing at in the last season final. So maybe they're getting more, I guess, open with their relationship because I know they never really talked about it. So maybe they're more confirming it to each other what they are.
Sabine, we've engaged Tiber Saxon's Imperial dogs.
Tiber Saxon.
Convoy has changed course toward the canyon.
Is that where you are?
Then someone could sneak up and sabotage its controls, forcing it to stop.
By then, the rest of the convoy will be too far ahead.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, that sounds like a me plan.
A Jedi plan, yeah, or the Nets plan.
I got it.
I don't. Was that? Yeah, he didn't sound confident.
Continue to Sundari with the prisoner. I am ordering the weapon to be readied.
Weapon. But okay, so the prisoner is in there, so it's not like some kind of weird diversion. That is too much thorn.
The rescue effort failed, traitor.
Is that?
We will reach the capital with
Wait, traitor? They see him as a traitor?
We love the capital.
Wait, did he side with
Full
Sabine?
expression of our architecture.
Expression, art. Did he stand with Sabine? I hope he did. 'Cause they called him traitor. I just thought the Empire took him to keep the Ren clan under their control. Did he stand with Sabine? Maybe after she left, but did he like stand up?
Sir!
Okay, come on, save your father, please. Oh, paint bomb, nice. Oh, he knows who that's from. Oh, he looks so happy. Oh yeah, because he wouldn't know anything about Sabine right now. He wouldn't know that she's back, that the family's sort of fixed-ish. Oh, this is going to be so... please be reunited. He doesn't even know about the Darksaber. on, come on. Things are going well. I want this to happen faster. Come on, reunite with your father. Okay, cover. Oh, but then there's more. There's always more. Okay, now scare them. Falling back. Good. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, this makes sense going underneath. His grip strength is insane. Oh, no! Okay, never mind. And they don't see you. Great! They must be so confused. Okay, not falling. Oh, no, not falling back. Grab the lightsaber. Don't let it fall off. I can't tell if things are still going to plan right now. Sabine's fallen back, but I thought this thing was meant to fall back. It's still going. Are you getting to a cliff? Oh, it's so cool just seeing, like, Bo-Katan with all these others. Oh, they're all gonna die. oh, Chopper. Can he just always be armed with a gun? It's just amazing. And slice. Yep, nice. He hasn't. Oh, phew.
How we doing?
Could be worse.
Yeah, keep telling yourself.
Okay, good. Yeah, optimistic. Nice. Oh, inside.
Drop your weapon.
Oh, they're all dead. Oh, that's insane.
Ezra, quit messing around and get my father out of there.
Yes, please. I feel like there's a cliff edge coming. No, okay, no, there's the cliff edge. It's a straight line, right? They're not going to fall anywhere. Is seeing the lightsaber, or does he think a Jedi?
Are you with Sabine?
Yeah, I'm with her. I mean, not with her. I'm just friends.
Oh dear, stop. Save time sensitive. Interesting they're already bringing up that sort of relationship more.
What cliff?
There is, oh great, there is a bend in the cliff.
Are you a Jedi?
Let's hope so.
Come on, optimistic, come on, just do this quickly. Get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. And yeah, you have to get him out now, otherwise he goes over.
How will you get out?
Trust me, I'm better off without her.
Oh yeah, Jedi. Go! Get out! Get out! Stop looking at it! Alright, no, he'll be fine. Ezra, what about you? Okay, yep, fine. No way. You could... I feel like you're not getting very far, but still, this is awesome. He just... Kaden! Oh, Sabine.
Was wondering where you were.
Are they doing more with their relationship? What are they doing there? Interesting. Normally that would be Kanan come to rescue him, but Sabine? And then already that awkward mention in the car, the transport.
They planned well. Withdraw all remaining forces. I am going to deploy the weapon.
The weapon. What's the weapon?
Will all kneel before the Duchess.
The Duchess? What? The Duchess? Who's the Duchess? Duchess was... Sabine. Reunion. Come on, be happy to see things have moved on. Please. Go in for a hug or something.
When I got word that you had returned, I did not believe it.
This just feels awkward. Come on.
And...
Hug. Took you long enough, finally.
You are my daughter.
There we go. Oh. Okay, Sabine just feels more complete now. This is so nice to see.
I meant your artwork. You've progressed. Your use of color and line is better.
Wait, you're judging her artwork?
Your design aesthetic is still derivative of the pre-exile masters.
Okay, okay, this is amazing. He's not a critic.
I thought you had a sharper eye.
Now I see where Sabine gets her creative side.
This is amazing.
Artistry comes from her mother. Ursa knows how to destroy her enemies and so many creative.
And he's able to judge all. Perfect couple.
Here I thought we were rescuing another warrior.
My dad fights with his art.
Amazing.
Ulrich is free.
Then we have 2 victories today.
Yay!
Forces are in retreat.
Okay, but then what about the weapon?
They're not all running.
Okay, Summit's coming. That's the weapon.
Reinforcements to cover their retreat?
They've deployed
Ew.
a single scout walker.
That don't sound right.
It's moving into attack position.
Laughable.
Retreat.
Destroyed.
No, retreat.
That sound. Can't be. Tristan?
No, is it her weapon?
Get out of there! Now!
It's her weapon. That sound. She recognized it. White light. Get out!
Mother? Tristan?
What did this do? What did this do?
What is that?
Oh, dear. No. Tell me she doesn't lose her other two parents. No, tell me she doesn't lose her mum and her brother just after rescuing her father. That can't be, right? Did it do that? Sabine, I can totally see why Mandalore would hate her after this. She designed this thing. Of course, I will never hate her, but still, wow. Where's your mum?
What happened here?
This is horrifying.
Where are the survivors of this battle? The wounded, the victors?
Oh, wording that perfectly.
I see only the defeated.
Sabine, where's the mum?
Mandalorian armor?
Where's the bodies?
A weapon did this. A weapon created by my daughter.
What? Don't say it like that. Just an awful weapon. Don't tie it to Sabine. Whose armor is that? Don't tell me that her brother and mum just died. She was just whole. No. It's ending there. Don't you dare. Okay, what? No, that's just plain cruel. Okay, the minute Sabine starts to heal and they just rip her other parts of her family away from her. Why? Right, a lot going on in that episode. And okay, main thoughts, you have Sabine rescuing the father. We get to meet the father finally. So that's cool, and we get to see how much alike he is to Sabine. You have Ursa, who I guess was very much the explosive side of Sabine, the warrior side, and you have the father, who is the, I guess, critical side. Maybe not critical, but I guess the softer side. And he's critical of art, but he complements Ursa. So, and then Sabine is the perfect balance of both of them. Yeah, then just, okay, other lore things we had. The new Saxon mention about a duchess, and the duchess will have whatever she wanted. So that means there's someone else now, and he isn't like the leader. Who's the leader of Mandalore now? The Duchess was Satine. She's dead. But yeah, then we get to see Bo-Katan. I gotta remember, happy things happened here. Bo-Katan has returned. So happy about that. She was insane in the Clone Wars, and now she's back. And it seems like she really has lost a lot of herself. She no longer, I guess, wants to lead Mandalore. She does feel like a very good candidate. But I guess after everything that's happened, I guess she doesn't feel up to it. She's definitely more the warrior than the diplomat. But then it's Mandalore. I'd assume you'd want a warrior to be the leader. Yeah, it's cool that we're getting just to see things from her and just see how time has affected her. That she does feel kind of broken at the minute. She still feels very powerful, but she does feel broken in the sense that she would turn down the Darksaber. But yeah, now we get to see the nightmare that has been building for this entire show. How Sabine mentioned it in Season 1. That it was a nightmare that she left the Imperial Academy. We had to find out what weapon she built that destroyed Mandalorians. And, well, not destroy, well, I guess it did destroy them, but it made them fear weapons. And seeing the effects of it is horrifying. It makes you perfectly understand why the Mandalorians turned on her. This thing is horrifying. It leaves, what does it actually do? The armor is left, and no bodies around. And you have scorch marks everywhere. My first thought is because we've had things in Star Wars, we have the shield, where that stops lasers but lets everything else through. Is this a weapon that destroys biological things while leaving the weapons behind? That feels like what it's just done, which is horrifying to think of. It makes Mandalorians it's their biggest weakness, just themselves. Their weapons, their armor, all powerless against this. You can totally see why they would hate Sabine for this. Taking the Mandalorians and turning everything they are into a huge weakness. I love how much backing this gives to why she was exiled, but wow. I'm trying to understand what was the inspiration for this thing? Did she discover that it was possible and then the Empire found it and think, okay, we want you to make that now, make it. And then they force her to do it? I need to know what on earth went on behind this, because even I'm having mixed feelings over seeing this now. And now this just makes things so much worse. If this has killed her mum and her brother, the weapon that she created did that. And it looks like they're quite dead. That is really cool that they've now killed off her family members after they've just sort of healed and reunited her with her father. This is insane. Now then, I guess aside from that, some other small details I picked up on. You have, I guess, Sabine and Ezra's relationship seems to be interesting now. Of course, Season 1, they were a little flirty, well, Ezra was, but that was basically it. And then it was kind of stayed quiet since then, and now this episode seems to be bringing it up again. You have Ezra being all awkward when meeting her father, and then Sabine being the one to catch Ezra and not Kanan. Interesting. That is, because of course we've been following Kanan and Ezra's relationship for a long time. Now is it going to shift to Sabine and Ezra's relationship? Of course, they are kind of brother and sister, but yeah. So I need to get on to the next episode and just see how on earth they can deal with this awful nightmare. Was this her mother or brother's armor? She clearly recognizes it. Okay, so I guess it doesn't just leave behind armor. It just it destroys everything.
There were rumors the Empire was working on a weapon to neutralize Mandalorian armor.
And I guess it's true.
Not the Empire. Me. This is all my fault.
Okay, I'm not healed yet and probably just a whole lot worse now.
I created the weapon that did this, and because of me, the Empire is going to turn my world into a graveyard.
This is horrifying to think about.
My mother and brother are...
Are they alive? Why hurt me like this? Are they alive? They're alive, okay. Why you gotta do that? That's just cruel. These two episodes better have aired at the same time. Otherwise, I can't imagine like waiting a while, have to the first one, and then just not knowing.
We made it out.
The others weren't so lucky.
Okay, so only two, and only the two that, of course, are the important ones. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Survivors?
No.
The Empire's coming back to finish the job.
Great. At least the weapon's gone. At least it seems like it's gone. You can handle just some flying people. Oh, I know they are actual Mandalorians now. They're in the bad outfits. You'll be fine against them. Oh, angry Sabine. Oh.
Get back! I'll cover you!
Not gonna see a reunion between Ursa and her husband? That could be nice. Oh, dear, she's going berserk. Still not killing. Nice, good. That Jedi stuff rubbing off on her. No. Great. How injured is she?
Are you alright?
Better than the bike.
Ah, like she is getting pissed. I like her more now. She's even checking on Ezra to make sure he's alright, not just hating Jedi.
Let's go.
Yeah, you can't win here. Where can you go? And more things, great. What can you do? Ship. Okay, take them all out, please. Nope. Who's that? Is it your guys? Go. And be fast about it. Oh, wait, can you not? Why can't you get away?
Can't take another hit like that.
Oh, what are you doing?
Where are you going? Rouse said our weapons are down.
Not all of them.
A Mandalorian with a jetpack is a weapon.
Oh, she's so cool.
I'm not Amanda.
Yep, we know you're not.
Mandalorian? I don't want to be a Mandalorian.
Yeah, no. Oh, you're just an Ezra with a jetpack. Okay. I mean, you'll cause enough chaos as it is. You'll be fine. But Bo-Katan, she is incredible. What can you do? What do you do? Oh, you're like a bug on a windscreen. Just stay away from the laser fire. Excellent! Oh, she's amazing! Jetpack. You're so clumsy with this. So, Bo-Katan, can you help him? Oh no, he did it himself. Nice.
In this recording, you will see the first test trial of the weapon used against Clan Ren.
No, don't have him involved. Wait, are we actually gonna see it? Oh, that's weird. It vaporizes them.
Drawn to the Beskar alloy in the Mandalorian's armor, superheating it and instantly vaporizing the top.
Oh, Sabine!
Doing no harm to our Imperial stormtroopers.
She made this.
Effective, yet you missed the true artistry of this weapon.
Oh, he's kind of connected to Sabine.
Legendary for its strength into crippling weakness.
Artist made it, yeah.
How would Gar Saxon feel about you betraying your heritage?
He no longer feels anything. A Mandalorian without armor is no more than a common soldier. Fear will compel
It's interesting how both sides are viewing the Mandalorians and trying to understand them.
Of course, the weapon's range is far more limited than you promised.
Oh, faults.
I only had pieces of the prototype. I've done everything I could.
Prototypes didn't get it finished.
Do not truly understand it. You need the weapon's creator.
No.
You need Sabine Wren.
She can destroy it. No. What is Thorne's doing here? Does he actually want the weapon? I feel like he has no... Why would he want the I mean, maybe the Mandalorians because they messed with his plan last time. Maybe he's going after them now.
Now, find Sabine Wren.
Surely other people within this don't like this weapon. It could be used against them. It makes your armor useless. And actually, it becomes your weakness.
You're a Mandalorian. Why would you create such an abomination? This is the weapon of a coward.
But good to know that she did try to destroy it.
It was a challenge and I was arrogant, but when I realized the Empire tested it and actually planned to use
Oh, so she...
sabotaged the prototype and destroyed the plans.
Okay, so she made it as a challenge to herself. Ay. She wasn't even forced into making it. She actually thought, okay, Beskar reacts like this, and I can do this and it will superheat things. I can try and design it as a challenge to myself. That's not great.
So why not make your armor out of something different?
No, they don't like that.
Armor I wear is 500 years old. I reforged it to my liking.
Oh, it makes it even worse that it gets vaporized by this thing.
This armor is part of our identity. It makes us Mandalorians who we are.
That's exactly why the Empire can wipe you out now. And you've just made... I like that we're seeing this. It's good that we're seeing this. Bo-Katan has it's a very understandable reaction, considering the horrors that this thing does cause. What's everyone else going to think of Sabine?
Sabine Wren!
There we go.
We knew you built that weapon. You betrayed us all!
Right on cue.
Any attack on my daughter is an attack on Clan Red.
Very good. Loving you now.
No,
Sabine?
What's she doing?
I'm prepared to take responsibility for my actions.
That could work.
Designed the weapon as a loyal student at the Imperial Academy. The Empire is using my prototype.
Is that going to get Bo-Katan on board?
At full power, it will destroy armies.
Oh, it gets worse. She designed this thing.
Or we can destroy this weapon once and for all.
Please. You have the creator on your side. Destroy the thing.
Now is not the time for us to be divisive. She knows the most about this weapon and how to destroy it.
Thank you.
We need her.
Yes, you do. You're better to have her with you than against you. If you kill her, the thing is still around. It doesn't solve anything. The best way to take it down is by using her.
To prove your loyalty, not just to your family, but to all of Mandalore.
She's got this. She got this. She got the Darksaber. There we go. Darksaber. She got this. I was just surprised she didn't have a bigger reaction to the Darksaber. Has even probably seen that she has it yet.
We'll need 2 teams. One to find the weapon, and one to wipe out every shred of data on it from the Imperial computer systems.
Very good.
Is there any way it could be turned against the Empire?
I've studied Stormtrooper armor, and while the thought has crossed my...
Why would you want to do it?
That isn't our mission.
Good.
No, we have to destroy it.
Thank you, good. Don't keep it around, because then it could always... If you could change it, the Empire could change it back.
I'm just as good with my other hand.
Yes, Mother, but we'll need you for tactical support.
Good. Actually, listening to Sabine.
I can make sure it's destroyed.
I'll get you there.
How do you know that this isn't going to be on any other Imperial server or somewhere out there in the galaxy? Something this powerful, I feel like Thrawn would keep a backup of.
But she came back to face her past, and her bold initiative has impressed me. She has become a courageous leader.
Are they judging her to be like... Are they judging her to be like the wielder of the Darksaber?
More than we have been of late. I will not allow her efforts to be wasted.
All that whole speech, it sounds like they're like letting her or wanting her to be the leader of Mandalore. She's looking for someone else to do it. Is it all going to be to build up herself? Does she not realize it herself yet that she is like the best leader out there? The best leader for Mandalore in its current time period. Bo-Katan may represent the past with Satine. I'm going to get their names mixed up so much now. I've been doing so good. It's when they're like, because they're closely connected to each other right now. Bo-Katan might represent the past because of Satine and her connection with Satine. Of course, Gar Saxon represents the present. Sabine could represent the future.
I can't help but notice the weapons core isn't here.
Thank you, Fenrau. That's helpful.
The Duchess? You named your weapon after my sister?
Ah.
It was a series of bad decisions, okay?
Okay, just try and joke about it. Too colourful. Take him out. Nice and fast. Too many. Stay quiet.
Bo-Katan and I'll get to the weapon.
Okay, Sabine and Bo-Katan, go. Stay out of sight. Oh, those things are great.
Those will complicate things.
Yeah. Oh, excellent! Oh, Bo-Katan's just solving everything. Are you taking an elevator? You have jetpacks. There it is, unguarded.
It doesn't seem so dangerous like this.
Don't turn it on. Don't, no!
Oh no, it's been activated.
Remotely? No! Okay, didn't kill you. They need her. They're just gonna torture her with it. Oh, great!
Stay back, Captain.
He's wearing clone trooper. Oh, he's not even wearing Mandalorian armor anymore.
Except for thinking you could infiltrate my ship unnoticed.
He wanted her hair, and now I can use her. I hate this weapon. I hate this weapon so much.
You are going to upgrade your little experiment and deliver a weapon that operates at its full potential.
No.
Never.
Let's see if I can persuade you.
How can you beat this thing?
This is too much. I understand using the weapon against rebels.
Treason.
How will we prevent the Empire from using it against all Mandalorians?
There we go.
I am the Empire. Palpatine has shown me the way to true power.
What is it with the Saxon brothers and just being idiots? Are they brothers? Oh no! No, this is affecting everyone!
There's not enough power to kill you. Just to teach you a lesson that in the end, all of Mandalore...
How would you understand? How would he know if it's not enough to kill someone? Chopper, turn off the power on this entire ship.
Will you hurry up?
Is that jetpack made out of the same Beskar stuff as well? Because that means those two could be affected by this stupid thing. You erasing it? You got it all?
Erase everything. Every piece of data on that weapon they've got.
Good, Chopper.
What's your status? Sabine!
Yeah, she's out. Fine her. What now? Oi! Kanan, you got this. Take him down.
I'm moving.
Oh yeah, he's gonna destroy them. Oh, they're still dealing with them. Whoa. Don't go whoa! Try and help things. You have a lightsaber. Cut the legs. Oh, nice hand twirl. It's so clumsy. Oh, please don't let any of those be filled with explosives. You do. Oh dear. These shots are so fun. All the movement. Oh, it did nothing.
I finished my mission. Now I have to finish yours too. The data core was the easier mission.
Will you knock it off? Up there.
Go help her. This is still going?
I'll do what you want.
Sabine, don't.
Trickery.
The right thing, Sabine.
He doesn't know what she's going to do to it.
You can unite the houses.
Clone trooper.
It can...
Not clone. Stormtrooper. Change the material.
Mandalore must adapt to survive. Would you rather we destroy ourselves?
Change the material, please. It's dark, but you gotta do it.
We die free. As true Mandalorians.
Did you overload it?
Weapon is at full power now, but I'm begging you, don't use it.
That's all you did to make it full power? Yeah. He's an idiot. You'd have to get different materials for that. Yes! Stormtrooper armor! And he said it to kill, didn't he? And they're fine, but yeah, it's horrifying that you can just change the material for this. This is so amazing. You're gonna let him live. Oh, okay, no, you did increase the range, you didn't need more supplies. It is killing them all. Oh, yes, that's... Ooh,
The weapon's been turned against the Empire.
I love the detail that they continued like the continuity with Ezra's helmet there. Oh, these guys. How big is the range now? Very big. Okay. Are they all dying? Is everyone dying now? Was it just electrocuting?
Isn't enough power to kill you.
Okay, good, thank you.
You suffer. How does it feel?
Sabine, stop.
Okay, I'm getting vengeful now.
Must be free.
At what cost?
To beat the Empire, this is the only way.
No. Get back from that.
It's their way.
Turn back.
You came here to make things right.
Yes.
Will the future of Mandalore be one of honor or cowardice?
Up to you, Sabine, because you can be that future.
Hope or fear?
Come on. Okay, Bo-Katan. What's gone on with you? Yeah, because she must have gone through a lot since the Clone Wars Season 7. Destroy the thing. Destroy it. Okay, and slashed. Good. Don't let they get back up. No,
Hey, no, it's me. Well, that was fast.
Okay, if it explodes, good.
Don't worry about them because this entire place is about to blow.
We should probably go then.
Yep. Bye. And those guys just stuck here. Yep, this is so deserved on him. What do you think you can do? Why are you reaching out to it? Oh, and it's just melting stuff. I'm really hoping it doesn't like accidentally trigger because Ezra's now got the helmet back on. Everyone's away. As the animations, something's happened. It feels like it's gotten even better with this season. Just the shots and how wide everything is. Looks beautiful. And beautiful destruction. Caused by Sabine's invention. But yay, she's used her thing to help free her people, maybe? That's like the next governor gone, so who else can they get in?
The Empire will send everything they have.
That is why you should lead us, my lady.
Still trying?
You had the courage to make a difficult decision.
With your guidance, you have the wisdom of a ruler.
Interesting. She could be an advisor.
There's no one I trust to wield the Darksaber more than you.
Interesting.
I am not alone.
But why don't you want to wield the Darksaber? Why are you so against being the leader? You have history. You probably couldn't unite the planet as much as Bo-Katan could.
Clan Elder is with you.
Oh.
Kreese is with you.
Load of clans.
The protectors are with you.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one protector, but still, it's nice.
It came to me so I could pass it to you.
To return it. Because of the whole sister thing. But no, I'll not return it. Satine never had it.
For my clan, and for all of Mandalore.
Okay, this does feel right now. Okay. Oh, the Empire should be so afraid. There's definitely like the Empire's failing. It's turning. You can almost feel like the planets and stuff start becoming free. Lovely ending. Okay, that was an amazing start to this season. Just fully focusing on Sabine and getting her whole thing just, I guess, done. Okay, this episode was great. That was, it does so well at just showing the different perspectives of things, I think. I love that we get a good, clear understanding of Sabine's impact on the planet. Because for one thing, it's like, what could be so bad that you turn against your own daughter for this, your own child, and it's pretty good. It's actually a really good example, and it really helps you understand what these people think of Sabine having made this. She saw it as a challenge to herself to create this monstrosity that exploits the Mandalorian strengths and just completely obliterates them. It fries them from the inside out with the help of their armor, which I would never take off because of how culturally significant it is. It's quite an evil genius tactic, and it's really creepy. It's bad to think that it comes from Sabine. She never really went into detail that was the start of it. I feel like that might be a little overlooked. She said that she was working on something and the Empire turned it against her people. That whole thing seems from the get-go was against her people. She saw it as a challenge. That's the only sort of thing that's given it to its origin. I was hoping that maybe it was just something harmless that the Empire saw a potential for and then turned it into something evil. And then Sabine blamed herself for it. No, basically from the get-go, she designed this thing as a weapon to exploit Mandalorians, but it's only theoretical. Oh, well, I would never make it in reality. Oh, it's just a challenge, just something for my ego. Then the Empire took it and made it real. That just feels so icky to think that Sabine did that. But aside from that, she now feels so much more complete. She has her family back, her people, I guess, might start to forgive her, maybe. So Bo-Katan has the Darksaber, so it does feel like that, hopefully from now on, she can be a more happy cat, or not happy, I guess. From now on, we can just see her in a new light, that she is at peace, because this entire time she's been broken. Now we can actually see her fixed and whole again. But yeah, then we got to meet another Saxon, and he is just as useless as his brother. I think his brother, I'm going to call him brother, as his brother. And yeah, actually no, he's probably not as useless. He is pretty good at what he did. He's just far more psychopathic than his brother was. Using this thing, he gave himself stormtrooper armor so he wouldn't be affected by it. He would have been they're both equally bad leaders. That's what it is. That must run in their family. But I really did love how both sides were trying to look at things through how to win over Mandalore and the Mandalorians. It's such a big, significant sort of society in Star Wars that honestly doesn't feel like it has that much to do with like the overall narrative. The Empire, the Rebellion. Mandalore is kind of its own thing, and it's given so much detail and attention, which makes it so kind of rich and beautiful. Like having these people that are warriors and have this armor that's centuries old, that's passed down through generations. It's insane to think about. And both sides are trying to understand the cultural significance. Like that's what Thrawn was basically doing there. He was looking at the cultural sides of stuff and trying, I guess, motivate. He was working with Saxon to try and help him, or they were trying to help each other to develop the weapon more. And to do that, they were both looking through the artistic lens, which is what Sabine does expertly. Yeah, Thrawn basically gave him the answer to how to make the weapon better and just make it work with a larger range. Having Sabine, the creator, work on it. That's what he needed to do. So Thrawn gave that little bit of info and basically questioned and made Saxon question whether or not the people of Mandalore would choose to follow him if they had to. Would they like willingly comply? And it basically just divulged into this cultural brainstorm of Mandalorians need to change. Without the armor, they're nothing. All of this stuff. I mean, both sides kind of are true when you think about it a lot. Like, what is a Mandalore? Satine never wore armor, and she was very Mandalorian and Peacekeeper. So she, yeah, it worked. It's interesting. She was a very different type of Mandalorian. Never had armor and was peaceful, not a warrior. And of course, she died. So that probably doesn't help Saxon's argument. No, that probably does help Saxon's argument. But I think I just love what this did. Again, this doesn't feel different from... The only way it feels different from Season 3 is that I think the animation quality has improved. The shots look amazing. But yeah, Season 3's final didn't feel like an ending, and this feels like a direct continuation of Season 3 because it's continuing Sabine's story that started in Season 3. The whole family stuff. Well, not started, but like, you know, wound up. And this is like the conclusion of it. And it's cool that this was the start of Season 4. It gives me a good impression that I guess they're dealing with the things that were started in Season 3 now, and before moving on to bigger new things. Because now we have a whole season, hopefully, where Sabine will get back with the rebellion, and we can see her fixed and whole for the entire season, which I think will just be amazing. To begin, these were some very good episodes and a very interesting start to Season 4. It doesn't feel like there's really that much of a gap between this season and the previous one. The final didn't feel like an end, and this one's continuing a story that started to be built up in Season 3. Because like, just looking closely at Sabine, I'm so happy for everything she went through in this episode. Seeing that she did make this thing out of a challenge to herself is horrifying to think about, because I was hoping that it was going to be some harmless thing that she designed. The Empire saw potential for it, and then they turned it into the weapon and forced her to work on it. Knowing that she basically made this whole thing theoretically, and then made proof for it, I guess, then the Empire saw it and then made her make it. That just makes me feel so iffy. Because again, it's her like rebellious sort of thing. Go against her whole culture. Everyone cares so much about their armor. What if it became their weakness? That sort of thing. It's sad to think that that was her thought process going into this to make this thing. It's just, there's a lot more fault in there than I thought it was, but I love that she overcame this. That she has now put to bed this entire weapon, and it can just be put into the past, and that she is now healed. Her father has been saved. She has her family back, and now she can just be whole. And I'm so hopeful that this whole season now, we're going to see Sabine in a new light, and just unburdened by this. She no longer has to worry about it. She no longer has to carry this guilt around with her. She's fixed now. Then looking at the Darksaber thing. Shame that she gave it up. Such a cool thing for her to have, but I understand it. She is an artist. She's independent. She does not want the responsibility of leading an entire planet. That's bureaucracy. That's governance. She does not want part of that. She is a free spirit. She works with her family. She does not want to be a leader in that sense. She could make a great leader for her family, but in a government setting, it would not feel right for her. I think she would be good at inspiring change in Mandalore to help it grow for the future and probably restart the planet. And she could probably work with Bo-Katan, but Bo-Katan is definitely, I think, now the right choice to lead the people. She can unify them. She's close with Satine, who had a very peaceful time for Mandalore. And she is vehemently against the Empire and what they're doing. So, amazing. And then, of course, Bo-Katan returns, and I'm so happy we get to see her again. She was so cool in the Clone Wars, and she just continues that here. I love that we get to see so many different sides of her. One where she's supportive of Sabine and wants her to do well, but also the more angry sides of her, the volatile sides, the Mandalorian sides, where she is so angry at Sabine for making this weapon, realizing that it's become a reality, that she does lash out. This thing is so destructive, and it's so detrimental to their people. It really makes you understand why they hate Sabine so much when you see this thing, and you get to see a character that you know have the same reaction. Because Sabine has been the only Mandalorian we've seen for a long time, and the only one that we've been connected to through this show. So it feels weird thinking that there are people out there that hate her for this. You don't understand it. Then you add Bo-Katan in the mix, who we do know, we can understand, and then she has the same reaction to the rest of the people for what Sabine has done, and it makes it so much more understandable. Of course, I'll never hate Sabine, but you can really see both sides of it, and it honestly makes it very real that she was kicked out and threatened with death for making this thing. But yeah, Bo-Katan has now become the leader of Mandalore, which does feel very fitting. I think she was meant to become that at the end of Clone Wars. Of course, Empire took over, so this is a long time coming for her. She can try and fix it, because I think she was the best of both worlds, because you had two polar opposites in the Clone Wars. Satine, pacifist, Vizsla, wanted to go back to their warrior ways. No in between, yet you have Bo-Katan, who was part of Death Watch, yet also was Satine's sister. She is the best of both worlds that could probably bring Mandalorian society together and do the best job out of anyone that's currently around. I hope this goes very well for them, because I still don't know what happens to Mandalore after the Empire. It feels hopeful though. I hope that we get to see it flourish under Bo-Katan. She has the Darksaber. It feels like it's in a much better place than all the time we saw it in Clone Wars. And I'm hoping that we get to see forests grow here again, and maybe they can just terraform it and fix it. But of course you have places like Tatooine, and that place ain't getting terraformed anytime soon. I think I do want, though, Bo-Katan and Sabine to work closely together for Mandalorian's future. Sabine is definitely that vision of the future. They want someone different from the past and someone quite different but also incredible, and that is Sabine. Bo-Katan is the one that can lead as the warrior and the, I guess, leader position as well. They would work so well together, and I'm hoping that that is just what makes Mandalore whole again. And then we have Ezra, who is just bumbling this entire episode. It was so funny. Him with the jetpack is such a chaotic mix. It's so fun to see. He's definitely not meant to be in the sky. But I think they did do some interesting stuff with him in this episode, and it's mainly, I guess, his relationship with Sabine that gets highlighted. He doesn't really develop anything. He is just here for comedy. Bumbling around in the sky, crashing into things, all of this stuff. He dealt with the files with Chopper and Kanan, and then he got out, and then his head nearly got zapped and fried because of the Stormtrooper helmet. But the main thing that got highlighted for me was when he rescued Sabine's father. He was all awkward, saying, oh no, then we're not together like that. I'm with Sabine, we're not with Sabine. And then you had Sabine being the one to save him from the cliff, when I originally thought it would be Kanan. They're really emphasizing their relationship and their connection. And it makes me think that if they're going back to what feels like was set up at the start of the season. Of course, season 1, they felt, at least Ezra felt, he had a clear crush on Sabine. There was that going on. Then season 2 and 3, they feel more like brother and sister as they get family and whatever. But then again, you have to remember that they're not actually blood related. They are friends and close family. Them being together wouldn't really change that. They are undeniably close. And I think the fact that this episode highlighted the idea of them being together makes me think that it could be carried forward this season and bring back what was started in season 1. Then I just want to talk about Mandalore as a whole. Love this planet. I think this has got to be the planet that's given the most attention out of Star Wars. I feel like it's even got more attention than Coruscant, because you have the main conflict of the Empire and this rebellion, and the main focus has always been Luke and I guess Coruscant being the capital of it, but you see a bunch of different planets. None of them are really given more emphasis than the others. Mandalore has its own stories, has its own civil wars, has so much culture and so much detail in it. It's insane to think about. And I love that we've gotten to see its journey from Satine all the way to now. Out of all the planets in Star Wars, I want to see Mandalore so much more. I want to see it flourish under new leadership. The culture itself is insane and detailed to such an extent. I really want to know why this planet in particular has been given so much attention compared to others. Not saying it's a bad thing. I love that we've gotten, I wish all the planets had this kind of attention. But I just love its connections to so much that we've had going on, their connections to Jedi stuff, their history with the Jedi, the wars they've had. They feel like such an absolute force. And I feel like the turning point here for them, where they all knelt down to Bo-Katan, that felt so powerful, and it also felt very meaningful in terms of the overall narrative of where the Empire is at the minute. Feels like there's more turning point in the entire universe. You have a planet as big as Mandalore have this big of a shift. It feels like we're now actually reaching the end of the Empire, which is really weird to think about. This whole thing that's been looming over everything now actually feels like it's coming to an end. Of course, I know it does, but now it feels like that the end has started here. They emphasise how much of an iron grip the Empire has on Mandalore, and now that feels like that iron grip has just been dissolved. It feels like Mandalore actually has hope, and if they can free Mandalore, that's probably what could kickstart the entire galaxy, not universe, from turning against the Empire. Then I do want to talk about Hera and Kanan as well. They didn't do that much in this episode. Of course, Hera had one scene where she was on a hologram. Kanan was basically there for support in, I guess, fighting and stuff. He didn't have a major role. These two episodes were definitely Sabine and Bo-Katan's. Everyone else kind of just background. Hera and Kanan. Their little conversation has made me start to think of stuff. We already know that they're in a relationship, that's very clear, but they don't talk about it. This is what my understanding is. They don't talk about their relationship, they just do it. That's basically it. So they don't really put a label on it, they don't define it, they're not really husband and wife, they're not really boyfriend and girlfriend, which just sounds weird. They are partners in a relationship, but then they just don't talk about it or define it or whatever. But then Hera in the season final for the last season called Kanan love. And it feels like they are almost moving closer together. And in this episode, they are far more flirty than before, or at least Kanan was, and it feels like that maybe their relationship is actually moving forward. Because with the whole war and the rebellion, they couldn't really do anything. They were just stuck being in the same situation. They couldn't get too attached in case something happened to one of them. Now it actually feels like their relationship is progressing. It just feels really sweet and nice, and I can't wait to see what else, I guess, happens with it in this season, if I'm not crazy. Because it feels like something was done there. I had one scene and it was used to highlight Kanan being more flirty than normal, and I would love it if those two can actually define what their relationship is, because the war is coming to an end soon. It'd be so nice to actually know if they actually settle down or define what they are. Like, what do they become when they're no longer fighting the Empire? As for what's next, I'm not quite sure, because this premiere to the start of the season has left me very intrigued about what comes next, because this was basically finishing off something from last season. This doesn't set up any story for the new season right now. So it makes me really curious about, will that happen in the next one? Will the next one finish off something from season 3? It makes me anticipate what could happen next in a really interesting way. Of course, you have Thrawn, who is, again, like a shadow in this episode, talking to the bad guy. The rebellion didn't even hear about it. They don't even know he was involved with the weapon and gave the idea that Sabine should be captured to work on it. So it's clear he's up and about again, and he's back to just being his annoying, very incredible self. But it just leaves you in a state where you just want to keep watching to find out what in earth is going to be happening in this next season. They gave so much attention to Sabine's story, which I absolutely love. It was needed, and it felt just right giving that much attention to Mandalore, but it also makes you want to just know more about what on earth can be happening this season. It leaves you wanting more. But yeah, overall, I think this premiere did a fantastic start, going into Sabine's story, finishing it off, ready for the rest of the season, makes her character feel so much more complete and whole, then also just doing so much with Mandalore and actually having that feel hopeful. It feels like the start of the season, we now have a more hope for the galaxy as a whole, that you have a planet like Mandalore actually uniting, I guess, under Bo-Katan and loosening the grip of the Empire. This feels like the start of the fall of the Empire, and it makes me so happy to think about. I cannot wait to see where this season is going to go. With the little things I'm trying to notice in this episode, I feel like some relationships are being highlighted. Of course, we haven't even seen Zeb yet in this episode, so no idea what's going on with him. But then the animation as well, the cinematography, the shots that they've done here feel so much more impressive than previous seasons. The scale of them look awesome. So I cannot wait to see what is going to be next for this season, because it is the final one, and I feel like it's going to be one of the best now. I feel like they're going above and beyond, and I cannot wait to see how they decide to actually end this incredible show. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about these episodes in the comments, and with that, I will see you in the next one for Season 4, Episode 3 and 4. See ya!